Hey guys, welcome back. Modi 101 here, and we are back in Sky Factory 5. Oh, pack is all updated. Has that new updated smell. Okay, so let me try and explain the off-camera work and the off-camera work. All right, so the off-camera work is when I do... Off-camera work is me just streaming. Off-camera work is when I'm not streaming or recording and I get some stuff done. So... I had showed you, I think last episode, some of the different weird recipes for this guy. And I was able to show you the potatoes, threw out a bunch of stuff and whatnot. And we were looking at black olive. So these black olive blocks, which are just olives and black dye. And then if we hit uses on these, on this guy, it spits all this out, including netherite dust, which can be netherite ingots, and this for netherite wither skeleton skulls, coal, ink sacs from our black dye, wither roses, all that stuff. So the problem is, a lot of time with JEI, is if you click on something, if there isn't a recipe, a crafting recipe, sometimes it won't show. I'll give you an example, something that everybody knows. The market, where you can buy seeds and saplings for emeralds. None of it won't. I don't know if it always shows that in JEI, but yeah. So I didn't know how to get olives. If we click on olives. Olives come from an olive sapling, and I click on it, and we get nothing, okay? So then I looked up the market. We don't have that. I couldn't figure out a way to do it. The reason is from what I understood, all of the vanilla villager jobs were nerfed, were turned off, and you could only do these as villager jobs. So, like most people, I went and Googled it, and it was like, oh yeah, you just get it from the farmer. And I'm like, well, how am I supposed to get it from the farmer if the farmer don't work? So, it turns out if you put down the actual blocks, you can get the leather worker, the shepherd, the butcher, the mason. But when you click on them, nope, they won't trade. That has been nerfed, except for two. And they are the farmer and the fisherman. So the farmer, you could do. Now here's the kicker. This is weird. Even after you do some trades, the trades still change. Like, I don't think I have soy seeds. This is different than the last time I went in. These guys, I have this guy up here, he only seems to do sponge. I just haven't done much more. So I was able to do that, and with that, I was able to get a couple more seeds that we didn't have. For example, bell peppers, corn, broccoli, wasabi, and cucumber. These are from the sushi mod that we set up in our kitchen. See, I'm like the guy with like all the paperwork on the wall with the red string attaching it. I'm Charlie Day, you know. If you remember, we had the rice cooker and the cooler box and the roller, all this stuff from Sushi Go, right? So, working on that. So that's good. That's done. I've expanded our farm. You can see I turned this way. It actually made it a little bit bigger. We got wheat and potatoes. This might have to shrink soon. So, and I even made a walkway in between the vanilla ones and these ones, but I am going to have to cut the wheat and the potatoes down to have more room. And then we have all of this stuff. This has been going great. I turned off that because we have like 800 red essence, and we still have plenty in here. But this has been going, and we got all this. So, you know, yellow essence, if we click uses on it, 4 of it make 4 yellow dyes. So that number equals how much regular dye this makes. So that's pretty cool. Let's see. So I had also got, and I think I showed you, maybe I didn't, First of all, I got bored and I put all of the different colored saplings randomly around because I wanted this area to be colorful and weird. So there we go. But we did get the avocado trees from the Sushi Go mod, so I had a couple planted of those. And then we got the olive trees. And you have olives like this here. So the best way to do this I found is if we come over here and we grab some bone meal. And you just want to find one of the olive leaves that have olives in it, so you can see. So like this one doesn't. So if I'm holding down right click, nothing's happening. But here I hold down right click and you can see we're getting olives. It's not the greatest from a bone meal to olive count. Like I don't even think it's going to be a 1-for-1. But once again, white bone meal isn't that hard to get. So we got 39, and then we come over here. We grab a little bit of this black dye. I actually haven't run this yet. And then you just wrap these around it like that, and you get a whopping 4. Okay. So let's keep this in here, and then we're going to go ahead and go olive. Oh, I hit a button. Pay no attention. Hold it. No, we're fine. Black olive. What is this? Black wool. God, I thought I had made some. Where'd I put it? Huh, weird. Well, whatever. We got 4 of them. So we come over here, we stick this in here, and all of a sudden everything gets goofy, and we got some black essence, some black dye, and that's all we got out of those 4. So none of the stuff that I was really hoping we would get. That's fine. That's fine. If that's how you want to play it, that's fine. Anyway, so yeah, there we go. So that was kind of that was the off camera work. That was me just trying to take care of some stuff. I also, so yeah, these guys are here. If you're asking why I did it, I wanted to test them. None of them work but the farmer and the fisherman. But at the same time, it gives a little bit more depth here, you know, and whatnot. I did move a lot of this stuff around. I set this up so that it's kind of just, I don't have to move the bottles as much. And it is working very well, as you can see. These ones I might move over because they're obviously not getting used as much. But, you know, we come over here. I turned this off. That's right. We turn that on. We let it do its thing. And, yeah, it should keep it going. I move these things over here, and they're good and running. And the main reason is because I want to use this area. All right, I think I caught you guys up on everything that was done in between episodes. And buzz. Oh, man, that's great. So, yeah, anytime you use... I think it was in the last Sky Factory that started. When you use the I'm having a brain fart. What is this thing called? The stone cutter. It goes buzz, and I love it. It makes me laugh. All right, so we bounced. So I put 2 of them. There's one on this end and one on that end because it amuses me. It's the only one besides the fisherman and the farmer that's doubled because it's funny. Anyways, all right. So I know. How did you get over there? This is the problem with the trophies. Is it looks like I have a farm for people. Oh yeah, you can't. You know what? You stay in there. We're fine. So I bounced around a lot, and we've kind of touched on a couple of things, and we're going to kind of keep that going. So what I thought about messing with today is maybe getting into occultism. So if we go into our book, and then we're going to go and try and see if we can shout at the devil real quick. Hold on. No, that wasn't it. Occultism. So... in occultism, it's a weird mod. Buzz. It's occultism is I've only used it one other time, one other series. It was one where it was the chunk by chunk one, the one we played a while back, the other underground base one we had, and it was kind of cool because there's kind of a mining feature, and since in this pack you don't really mine, everything is dye, I thought it'd be kind of cool, and I believe it still works. So, but I've only done it once. So I did plant some of these. Oh, don't eat it yet. Don't get ahead of yourself, buddy. All right. So bear with me. This one's going to be kind of tricky. First of all, we should see if there's a book. Let's do at cult. Taboo book. I don't know if that's Book of Calling. Oh yeah, see, there's different books in this. Hold on, I'll figure it out. This guy? Yeah, maybe this guy. Okay, so we just need some sort of book and the seeds from the Demon Dream fruit. These we were able to make, regular seed, magenta, and brown dye, and that's how we were able to make these seeds. All right, so let's go ahead, and we're going to go ahead and make a book real quick. All right, and then all we have to do is that, and now we have this. Okay, so using this book aims to introduce a novice reader to the most common summoning rituals and equip them with a list of spirits, names to summon. The authors advise caution in summoning of the listed entities and does not take blah, 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 blah. Okay, so there's that. So the first thing is the other world. Hidden from mere humans' eyes exists another plane of existence, another dimension, if you will, the other world. This world is populated with entities often referred to as demons. These demons possess a wide variety of powerful and useful skills, and for centuries magicians have sought to summon them for their own gain. The first step on this journey is to successfully summon each or such an entity is to learn how to interact with the overworld. Okay. Demon's Dream is an herb that gives humans the third eye, allowing them to see where the otherworld intersects with our own. Seeds can be found by breaking grass. Can't do it this one. Consuming the grown fruit activates the ability with a certain chance. An additional side effect to Demon's Dream is the ability to interact with the otherworld materials. This is unique to Demon's Dream. Other ways to obtain third eye do not yield this ability. While under the effect of Demon's Dream, you are able to harvest other stone as well as otherworld trees. The otherworld materials you obtain by harvesting under the effects of third eye can be obtained more easily using spirit fire, produced with the next entry in the book to learn more about spirit fire. So let's look real quick here. Okay, we're going to look at our book, and it says eat a Demon Dream fruit to get the third eye effect. Make a spirit fire, obtain white chalk. So you can kind of see where this is kind of taking us down the same thing. Multiple Demon's Dream fruits or seeds can be compressed into an essence that is much more potent. It guarantees the third eye and provides it for a longer amount of time, but comes with a lot of positive and negative side effects. Okay. All right. The essence can be purified in spirit fire. More on that later. Well, tell me now. To obtain a version free from all negative side effects. Okay, so we make this with either 9 of the fruit or 9 of the seeds, which is handy. We throw it into this fire, and then we're going to get the better version. Okay, so now we need to know how to make this. Spirit fire is a special type of fire that exists mostly in the other place. And does not, you mean the other world? Did they change the name already? Does not harm living beings. Its special properties allow it to use use it to purify and convert certain materials by burning them without consuming them. Throw Demon's Dream fruit on the ground and light it on fire with flint and steel. Okay. The main use of spirit fire are to convert diamonds into spirit-attuned gems, to get basic ingredients such as other stone and otherworld saplings, and to purify impure chalks. An easier way to obtain other stone than via division. So, we just take andesite, throw it in this fire, and we get that. Regular saplings, throw it in, you get the weird things. You throw the otherworld wood in, and you get otherworld ashes. Diamonds give us these. All right, so let's start with this. Let's go ahead and eat one. Okay, so it gives us nausea, but it doesn't look different. I just have hunger. Or not nausea, just hunger. All right, what I'm thinking is we got to go make the bigger one. All right. And also, we need to find a good place for this. And I'm thinking what we can do. Let's go ahead. We're going to pick this up, and we're going to pick this up, and we're going to pick this up. This is just my trash can. We're going to stick this stuff in here for now. And then let's go ahead. And, this is only too wide. Do I make this smaller if we come up? And then, yeah, we could do that. We could do that. So let's go ahead. We're going to do a little bit of construction here, but I think it's going to be worth it. We're going to block these windows, which is going to be weird. All right, so we got all that. Now if we come up here, we should be able to do this, and I'll put another fence there, and it'll be fine. And then what we're going to do here, and we don't have to do this. I'm just doing this because it's fun. Let's go ahead, and we're going to get brick. And we're going to go ahead, and a lot of this we got from the potatoes in that machine over there. And I think we're just going to basically make a little fireplace. We're right here, and we don't have to do this. I'm just doing this because it's fun. All right. Let's see how high we can go. We can put that there. All right, and then just for fun, we're going to blow a hole in our roof because that's... Been doing that a lot lately. I'm going to do that. All right. There we go. I can get up here. And now let's go ahead and we're going to chop this out. And it'll give this side of this side of the house a little bit of extra character, right? We're definitely going to need a little bit more bricks. That's fine. All right, so let's go ahead and head down here. We're going to go ahead and grab more bricks. There we go. Oh, that gave us 9. That's it. All right, well, we got 12. And let's go ahead and grab a campfire. And we'll make, does this one give off smoke? Does it give off green smoke? That'd be even cooler. Let's see. Nope, just regular smoke, but we can't pick it up. That's nice. All right, let's see if we can get back up here. I think we're just going to have to do it this way. Whee. Oh, no. I didn't mean to drop that. Okay, here we go. All right. And boop, boop, boop. We want at least one more level. And I think that's about as far as we're going to be able to go. But we're going to go ahead and put this in there so that we get a little bit of smoke. Now, what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to grab some clay. And I'm going to get this cooking just so that we can get maybe a little bit more. Okay, so there's that. Let's come over here and let's get ourselves, let's do this real quick. We're going to go ahead and we're going to do this. And we're going to make the bad one. And we're going to see what effects we get and if we see anything. So there we go. This is supposed to be what we can see. So we have third eye. We have darkness, though, and we have hunger. I think those are the negative effects. All right, so the other 2 negative effects have gone away, and this is what third eye looks like. And we really I don't think there's going to be anything here. I never quite understood this, because it's like you can find it and harvest it. I think once we put down the saplings, we won't be able to see it unless we're like this, but there we go. Is this making your brain hurt? Me too. All right, let's head in here. So now, if we come over here, oh, that's better, and we get a flint and steel. And, you know, do we have any milk? Let's get some milk. Let's go ahead and drink some milk and get this to go away. So that, there we go. That's good. Okay, so now we can come over here. We didn't see this up. We throw one of these down, and then we light it on fire. There we go. Now the cool part with this is it does not hurt us. And now we've got this thing. Yeah, maybe I'll try and figure out how to make this a little bit prettier. But all right, so there's that. That is now going. So now what we can do, so let's pop into this book. We did that. We got the third eye effect. We made spirit fire. So let's go ahead and grab some stone. Do we have normal stone? We do. As far as I remember, this will not light anything on fire. All right, so we throw that in. And then we just wait. It's in there. It does not get consumed. All right, so let's go ahead and make all of this stuff. So we need to get some oak saplings, which we should have, honestly. Yeah, we have plenty. All right, let's go ahead and make 16 of these. I don't know if we can throw these at the same time. What happens when I pick this up? It has not gone yet. Let's just do one. Let's do one to figure it out, because let's go back in here. Oh, because it's not that, it's andesite. All right, well, let's throw these oak saplings in, because that one we know. Oh, see, it already did it. When you put the right stuff in, it already did it. All right, so let's get, I don't know how much andesite I have. We got a little bit. I want to see something. Recipe. We can do it that way. Oh, okay. Gray and light gray. That's easy. All right. So throw that in. Boom. That's already done. And there's a little bit of a loss, it looks like. And that's, oh, maybe not. Oh, yeah. They're all in there. Cool. All right. So there's that. What else did we want to make? We got to get the wood first to make that. And then let's grab some diamonds. I don't even know what this is for, but we're going to make it. Oh, we do not have many diamonds. All right, well, we'll start with just a couple. We'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. It does make a cool sound. You got to admit that. All right, so, and then also, let's come over here. Let's go ahead and do this. And then we're going to take these and throw them in so we can get that third eye without the effects. All right, now we're cooking. All right, so let's go see what happens if I plant one of these. We're going to go right over here. We got some room. We put this down. Okay, it is from occultism. Let's go grab some bone meal. And I'm once again, I'm trying to remember how all of this works. It's been a while. That sound of fire always scares me, but all right. So we're gonna bone meal this, and yeah, it's occultism, but it's all oak. But I believe, all right. Well, let's do a little test. You ready? So we're gonna break this, and then we're gonna just chop this tree down, and then we're gonna break the leaves. So we have an oak log and regular oak saplings. So that's unfortunately, oh, that's not it. Unfortunately, what happens is it looks like it. But now, if we do this, right, and then we eat one of these, otherworld leaves, and now when we break it, we are actually getting otherworld wood. It's that simple. And then we break this stuff, and it gave us more of these. Oh, they are the same. So yeah, you kind of oh no, that's the wood. You kind of have to be in this this weird plane of existence to be able to get it with that bone meal. All right, come on, there we go. Just trying to get a bunch of it at once. All right, And then once it switches back, it's going to be just a normal oak tree. So we're back to having a whole bunch of those. And we got 24 wood. So I think that's good for now. How long does this last for? Oh, it's almost done. Okay. And we get luck. Oh, wow. We get luck too. All right. So there it goes. It turned off naturally. And we are set. And then now the last thing, this is where we're going to actually end things. I spent a lot of time jibber-jabber at the beginning, but I'm going to get this kind of set up. Now, if we come in here and we throw some of these in, we are now getting Otherworld Ash. And that is technically, we got that, and we got that. So we got through that. So we know how to get our third eye going. And because normally, for most people during this time, you have third eye blind. That's why you can't see this stuff all the time, because of third eye blind. And I knew a guy who helped me make it to where I didn't have third eye blind. He lived 3 doors down. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like, subscribe, click that bell, leave a comment, share on social media. Any and all of those things help me out tremendously. If you guys want to take it to the next level, you can become a Patreon, get access to Heather and I's Discord, hang out in there, meet all the super awesome people, and you can chit chat with the other Patreons, play in all of our servers, be in our Saturday streams, our Saturday pre-stream calls, all that fun stuff. Go check that out. If you guys want to watch me do the off-camera work on this, I do this every Thursday over at twitch.tv/Modi101. That's Thursdays at noon Pacific time, so go check that out. And last but definitely not least, if you want to get your own server, head on over to Host Havoc. Use the link down below. That way they know you're coming from one of my videos. And until next time, I want to thank you all so much for hanging out, and we'll see you guys later. Bye!